Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So I want to say today is 100 days of myself working at the Arizona Republic, the mailroom and been working at this job for almost 2 years now, and I've been working there for 100 days, ever since day one of December 13th of 2023. Honestly, I want to say thank you to my boss, John Gandalf, and to my supervisor, John Taran, for giving me this job opportunity, and Jan Loon for hiring me as well. And just want to say thank you to them for giving me this job opportunity to work for the mailroom. And I honestly enjoy working at this place. I enjoy working at this job somewhat. It kind of gets boring after a while for almost 2 years, and machine every time when I work on the machines, I sometimes have to manage to keep the machines to not like try not to like make the machines break down so many times like on each of the hoppers, or every time I just switch to hopper and hopper with my coworkers. And when it comes to me working with my coworkers, I enjoy helping out. Honestly, I enjoy helping out with, like, I enjoy helping with John Chervin, Aaron Lee, Martha Garcia, and also other coworkers I enjoy working with. I also, when it comes to working at the on the D press, I kind of enjoy working with. I mean, I enjoy most of the time working with Avery. It's because she's more of a good coworker of mine, and she's really nice and she's really helpful, and I have no problem with her at all because she's more of a good coworker I enjoy working with. Same as Rita and Aaron Lee, like I said, and other coworkers that I enjoy working with. I also miss my other coworkers like Gregory, Brandon Paul, and Dominic. And Mario as well. Those guys quit that job too, and my friend Brandon Paul, if you're watching this, he got a new job somewhere, and I want to say congratulations to him. And my other friend Dominic, who I enjoy working with, he now works for the Sky Harbor International Airport. If you're watching this, Dominic, I want to say congratulations to you too, and I enjoy working with you, man. I enjoy working with you guys a lot. You guys were a lot of fun to hang out with at this job, and I enjoy working with my coworkers no matter what. They're always nice to me. But my pet peeves, I mean, well, when it comes to me working, like I enjoy seeing my mom there too, and I have no problem with my mom and I working together at work at the mailroom. Sometimes I see her working at the D press or at the New York doing New York Times for hand inserts. I enjoy seeing her doing that too. And I have no problem with that because she's my mom and I enjoy having her there too. And I enjoy working with her too. Even though I give effort to my I give effort to my work ethic of having the best skills of stacking, piling, and jogging. I give my best effort of improvement I've made with my jogging skills and my stacking skills and my piling skills. My piling skills. I give my best effort for that. And my I also enjoy working with Scott Seddon, who is a machinist as well. He's been working there for almost 39 years. Almost 40 years, 40 years. And I have to say, when it came to me working at one of the hoppers, he always gives me a good compliment, and I enjoy his compliments no matter what because he's really a funny guy and fun man to talk to, and a fun man to work with, and he's really funny, really nice, and I have no problem with him at all because he's a good man, and I see his wife there, Rita. I enjoy working with Rita as well because Scott and Rita have been the best employers that best coworkers I enjoy the most out of work. The best coworkers I enjoy the most are Martha Garcia, Aaron Lee, Michael, and Scott, Rita, and Avery as well. Because those guys, and also I include Kimberly as well because, and John Servant as well. I include all of them because they're all of them are my best coworkers that I enjoyed the most out of working there. Also, who I don't enjoy the most out of working at the mailroom for the past 100 days is Keith Hickman and Deborah DeSantis. I honestly, the first time I met them, I thought they were gonna be really nice supervisors to me. Well, Keith being, I just thought Keith Hickman would be a nice supervisor to me because he sometimes does the work as a supervisor, and I thought Deborah DeSantis, I thought she was gonna be a good person as well when it comes to me working for this job, and when it came to me working there for the past 100 days and the past almost 2 years and past months of work, I thought both of them were gonna be nice people, but it seems like every time when we start work, every single time, Keith always every time when he tells me where I need to go, I just I sometimes get confused at where he wants me at, but his coordination is really not that great, and he sometimes is really mean to me and to to my coworkers like Michael and Aaron Lee, and also Robin Lee, Robin as well, because I honestly don't give credit to Keith at all because he's really not the best supervisor at all. He's always he doesn't have any actual he doesn't have any good manners for anyone who works there. And one time when me and Danita were working while I was scheduled for overtime, one time in 2024, Keith shoved me in the way like this and thought I was not cooperating because I was shaking my head for communication, but I just think Keith is really not a good man, a good supervisor at all because I don't like working with him. He's really not nice. He's really disrespectful, really rude, and really just not a nice guy at all. I really don't personally like him at all because he's really just, let me say, just really not a great of a supervisor at all. But saying it just because I'm not saying it just not how everyone feels. It's just how I feel around him. from my own experience of working for this job. And one time when I was working for one of the on one of the machines, one time when I was trying to stop the machine from messing up, Deborah like shouted, "Don't touch!" in a rude way. And even though when it came to me working and by jogging the papers and putting them on the machine, I really did not like her attitude at all. It's just really the way they act, the way they behave. This Deborah and Keith, they both just act so rude and disrespectful, and I really do not like them at all. It really makes me frustrated that I have to put up with them so many years, for 2 years of work. I mean, for of me working there, I just especially don't like it at all. But honestly, I do like working there. From my perspective, I enjoy it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I kind of get frustrated. Sometimes I get annoyed. Sometimes I get bored out of my mind. And sometimes I just think that this job would give me a like something like good cooperation, good communication for other employers, as like and including myself. But honestly, I still enjoy working there. That's what matters. And what it means to me when it comes to Deborah and Keith, I just keep it to myself because I really do not want to deal with them because it's not a honestly when it comes to me working looking at the schedule of what days I work in next week or the week before. Every time Keith asks me where if my mom where if my mom is at, and my thought, I always say to my thought like, Keith, that's none of your business. You don't need to ask me where my mom is. I always say that in my thought because it's none of his business. It's none of Keith's business. And I really don't like Keith Hickman asking me where my mom is. And it's really it's really just really just not someone's business that they should intervene. And it's really not nice. That's really disrespectful for Keith to do that. I just honestly that's why I still keep it to myself. Even though all of that said, all I can say is I want to say thank you to John Gandalf, John Turan, Jan Loon, Jan Lund, whoever, for giving me this job opportunity and hiring me to work there. And I appreciate them a lot. And the other people and the other supervisor I enjoyed really the most was Leanne, who was really a nice person, really nice supervisor to me. She is really helpful, really nice, and every time she asks me where I need to go, I do what I need to do. And I give my good effort to Leanne for being the best supervisor at this job. And I have no problem with her. I never had a problem with her at all because she's always a good supervisor. Even though she even though this time she's now been moved to doing docking now because my friend Aaron Lee had a coworker of his that just started a new job somewhere in Texas, and well, Aaron's best friend and coworker Amanda, who used to work for this job, quit. I mean, officially quitted this job and officially found a new job over in Texas. And my friend Aaron misses her a lot, and I miss that person as well because I gotta admit Amanda was a good friend and a good coworker to Aaron for almost 2 years, and I have to say Aaron had a great friend and a great coworker for almost 2 years now. And I hope Amanda, if you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying your job in Texas right now, and I hope you made it there safe, and I hope you made it to Texas safe and sound as well. Cause I mean, made it there too, cause it's a long way from here to there. I mean, from here in Arizona to Texas. So hopefully you are enjoying your new life there and your new job there too. And to my and this is how 100 days has been for me, and I hope that sooner or later, sometime somewhere in May or June, I might probably, for myself, I'll probably find a new job, and when I do, I'll probably quit this job, and hopefully I don't have to work for this for the mailroom again or at the Arizona Republic because honestly, 2 years of working there has benefited me and kind of stresses me out. But oh well, what matters? I enjoy it, but hopefully soon I work somewhere else. So, want to say happy 100 days of being in the workforce, being in the workforce to myself.